The following episode of the Top Gun Show is being provided for the sales partners of NXTSYS as yet another valuable tool to help your customers make informed decisions. Enjoy. All right, well, welcome to the Top Gun Show. Today, I'd like to welcome back John Lynch, the CRO of UJET, the sponsor of the Top Gun Show. John's had an incredible career achieving record-setting revenue goals. He has held positions of executive leadership roles at PTC, NextPrize, Nuance, Mattersight Corporation, Vendavo, and Serenova, where he served as CEO. John, welcome back to the Top Gun Show.
Hey, Steve. Thanks for having me. It's great to be back.
Great. I love having you guys on the show, man. You guys got an incredible value proposition. And well, last week we heard from Baker Johnson, the CMO. He told us a little bit about UJET. He described UJET as the world's first and only cloud contact center platform for the smartphone era. Today, I'd like you to discuss where you're winning and why.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, while we're winning with the digital disruptors, focusing in on all the mobile use cases, we're also winning with the traditional kind of contact center use cases in the traditional verticals like healthcare, fintech, the as a service, SLED, Gov. But as Baker talked to you about, our innovation and focusing on mobile, most of the customer journey these days they're starting on the smartphone. 80% of the journeys, starting right here, and a lot of our customers and where we're winning, they have a mobile app. And so while they're in the app, maybe trying to transfer money, they've exceeded their daily limit of money, and they need to talk to an agent while you're in your Wells Fargo app or your BBVA app. You need to talk to an agent. The traditional experience today is you click the call and it bounces you out and you sit in a queue and you have to re-authenticate. And with UJET, what we allow our customers to do is to stay in the app and have a contextual conversation. When you click the call, you're actually passing to the agent who you are, where you are in the app, that you're in a balance transfer spot of the application. And in order, you don't have to, authenticate using the traditional methods of, your mother's maiden name and your first dog's name and things of that nature. We can push and use the biometrics from the phone and push that authentication to the customer and use that authentication from that app. And so very innovative, very different, very focused in on the customer experience. And I think that's, a good portion of the reason why we're winning today, very innovative and giving the customer kind of an experience that they want while they're in their mobile app.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, and it works. I mean, we've done several demos for our sales partners and customers here at AppSmart. And when they use their phone for facial recognition identity check, it's a game changer right there. I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah, we're the only contact center vendor out there today, using this mobile kind of SDK. Again, it's not an app you're downloading. It's actually a software development kit that embeds in the app. And so, yeah, our customers, our sales partners, and the end users are loving that new experience that we're offering.
Yeah, for sure. Well, John, I recently read where G2 ranked UJET #1 in user satisfaction for the 7th consecutive quarter. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, no, we're excited about it. I mean, we're all about the customer experience. And, when we're, talking to prospects and even to our sales agents and partners, they're looking at the traditional kind of the Gartners and the Forresters, but really what the customers are starting to turn to is the customer experience and what customers are saying about the platform. And so G2 has been a great place for us. We're proud of kind of, our 7th quarter in a row, kind of being a leader in G2. And really, again, it kind of stems from our obsession with customers. And it's not just our customers when we're standing them up, implementing, but it's their customers and really focusing on that lost persona. And then, kind of what they're saying about us, obviously very innovative, modern technology, leveraging the smartphone, our scalability, our ability to scale, our ability run in an active mode. So we've been running the last 18 months at 100% uptime. Our customers are asking for, great call quality. And so we're running a carrier level active. And so, when it comes to true customer experience, we're kind of checking all the boxes, and that's kind of showing true in the G2 ratings. So we're excited about that.
For sure. Well, at the very core, what's the main ingredient of your secret sauce at UJET?
Yeah, so our CEO, Anand, he comes from the consumer electronics space. And so, he's lead engineer at Jawbone, kind of early on Bluetooth. He was lead engineer at Motorola, developing the Razor, so very innovative. And then he was lead engineer at Lab 126 that developed the Kindle that was then acquired by Amazon. And so everything that Anand had developed in his career was very, kind of user interface, consumer based, always had to be on, had to be global, had to scale. And so all of his learnings, he's taken that and put in the fabric of our platform. And so we didn't just take the same stale blueprint of the kind of what has been the contact center. We reimagined the customer experience. While the agent experience is very key, because they're the actual users of our platform, kind of in the back end, but we focused in on that lost persona, the customer. And so Anand taking kind of what he learned in the consumer electronic space and reimagined true customer experience and focused in on that. And so, whether it's leveraging the smartphone or the way we integrate into CRM. So we don't replicate the data. We stream and encrypt the data straight from the customer into the system of record, where a lot of the CCaaS vendors, or most of them, synchronize it. So there's no PII data on our platform at all. We're leveraging Google for CCAI. So kind of best in class AI capabilities right in our platform. And then again, our infrastructure. So bar none, we're up in AWS, no dependencies on Amazon, but we're also, the majority of our customers are now gravitating towards Google GCP. And we're sure in the next couple of quarters spinning up in Azure. And so Anand kind of, what our secret sauce is reimagining again the true customer experience from the customer's perspective, and that's really made a difference as we've continued to grow.
It's brilliantly simple, man. I love it. Well, John, I know you're a big fan of the Top Gun show, and then I know there are millions and millions of people watching you right now. Please tell the viewers a fun little known fact about yourself.
Sure. So I think last time I shared with you that I was on the Price is Right when I was in college. And so I guess a new fun fact for me. So, my passion is to play golf, and I have an 11-year-old son that is an avid golfer. He started playing competitive golf when he was 4, and he's now 11. He's the number 1 golfer in the state of Texas. He's number 20 in the world, and I spend my weekends caddying for him. So he's got aspirations already to be a Longhorn and play for Coach Fields at UT. But that's fun for me, being a dad and watching him compete and pick up trophies and share kind of in what my passion is. But right now I'm a caddy daddy, I guess, so to speak.
Caddy daddy. I love it. What a great story. Wish him luck, man. That's incredible.
I appreciate it.
Well, hey, John, it's been great to have you once again on the Top Gun show. Thank you for carving out time out of your busy schedule there in Austin. I really appreciate you being on again.
I appreciate you, Steve. We'll see you soon.
Yep.
Thanks, my friend.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye-bye.